Heyo, Omnidogs and Omni Kittens. It's Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault here with another fun overview. Yeah, it's fun. I cheated and looked through it a little bit. This really looks fun. This is Thunderbolts Uncaged. It's not numbered, but I believe it is after 3, if you're keeping count. But I also feel like these Thunderbolts books are all separate and self-contained. This is by Jeff Parker, one of my favorite writers, and you can get this book and a lot of other Omnis and hardcovers, trade paperbacks, sometimes at Organic Price Books. Use my code OMNIDOG for $2 off. Big savings, 5% off, shipping 4 more books together with the code OMNIDOG SIT. That's right. That's what upper management tells me a lot. Thunderbolts Uncaged, Jeff Parker. Some of you know Riley Moore, the Omnibus collector himself. He and I have been friends for almost 10 years now. Actually, it is 10 years. And this is the run he's been talking about for a long time. That's his favorite Thunderbolts book by Jeff Parker. Either it hadn't been collected properly, or it wasn't collected at all, or the books were out of print or something, but he has been waiting for a long time for this book. It was one of his first recommendations to me, and I know he's excited that this book is out. He is a big Jeff Parker fan, and this book looks really fun. So I have a part bookmarked already that I want to show you, but let's just take a look at the spine here and I'll read a little bit about this so you'll understand the Thunderbolts, who they are. While I have it here, let's check out the spine. Looks fine here. Nice. Gutter loss. Not a problem. Let's see if we go a little bit deeper into it. Yeah, I don't... Whoa! Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all for gutter loss. Yeah, no, this is fine. Okay, so Thunderbolts Uncaged. I will tell you what it's about in a second as soon as I take the dust jacket off. Okay. This says, a shocking era for Marvel's always evolving, always controversial team. The Thunderbolts began as villains posing as heroes, some of whom got a taste for being on the right side of the law. Most recently, they were a squad of killers ruthlessly enforcing Norman Osborn's dark reign. But that ordeal is over. A new heroic age has begun, and Captain America has enlisted one of his most trusted allies, Luke Cage, to restore the team's checkered brand by offering some of the most dangerous people on Earth another chance. And that would include... Wait, it's on the back of the book in a cool way. Luke Cage, Songbird, Ghost, Mach 5, Moonstone, Fixer, Crossbones, Man-Thing, Juggernaut, and To Be Revealed. So you've got some heroes in here mixed in with some villains, and my understanding is you can just jump right into this. So the only other Thunderbolts I've read was Extremis, and I enjoyed that. It was short, like 12 issues or something. But Jeff Parker, I think, is a great writer, so I'm really excited to read this. And it does have Dark Avengers in it. That period during Dark Reign, or just after Dark Reign, when you had sort of a Dark Avengers team. If you're not familiar with it, because there is some Dark Avengers stuff in here, Dark Avengers, Dark Avengers. It's not a big deal. You'll be able to figure it out pretty easily. But who or what are the new Dark Avengers? Yeah, so they're this is entering, you're exiting the Dark Reign period and entering the heroic age. I do know all about and have read Dark Avengers. This will be my first book in the heroic age when you come out of Norman Osborn's reign of darkness. So I think you can jump right into this, really, and not be affected at all. I mean, you could wiki what the concept of the Dark Avengers. They're exactly what they sound like. They're a dark version of the Avengers. So this book has been long awaited because Riley pumped it up to me. And we will be looking at what the artwork is like. I'll give it a proper review, but it could be cool, Man-Thing. It'll be a while before I get to this to read it, but it's high on my priority list because of the way Riley slathered it with praise. So I'm pretty excited to read this. Anything with Man-Thing has got to be really cool, in my opinion. So we'll check. Let's see who. Now we know Jeff Parker did the majority of this. Oh, and Christos Gage wrote Avengers Academy. Jeff Parker wrote Enter the Heroic Age, Thunderbolts, and Dark Avengers, which are all listed here with page numbers. But since you're getting oversized art, there's really no room for page numbers. I get that. I'm starting not to care. As long as I just have a good table of contents that tells me, what I'm reading. So Kev Walker does art. Kev Walker, Declan Shalvey, Kev Walker, Mike McCone, Declan Shalvey. So you're gonna have a pretty consistent tone, which I think is good. John Walker, U.S. agent. He's on the team. This looks fun already. And I think they have, let's see, does it say how he keeps them in line? It's opportunity to make a change, taking in chances, blah, 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 blah. He has some heroes with him, and then there are the nanites in each T-Bolt's blood set to shut them down at the first sign of insubordination. With Man-Thing on hand to provide teleportation, they are ready to go wherever they are needed. What I'm excited about, what I bookmarked, this is cool. Tigra, always a good book if Tigra's in it. It looks like there's some time skips. Not only do I love multiverse stuff, alternate realities, I dig time jumps as long as they're properly explained. And we'll get to that in just a sec. So the art is consistently good. Oh, heck, this looks really good. I have too much good stuff to read. What a problem to have, right? I have too much. Okay, I can't wait. I'll come back, but I want to show you this cool part because it looks like they do a time skip. Early Britain, 537 AD. And so it gets explained how they got there. And magic's a big deal, so Satana's in there too. And the Thunderbolts wake up and find themselves King Arthur and his whole damn round table. Oh, I really like this. This looks so cool. Thunderbolts versus King Arthur. The Dungeons of Camelot, 537 AD. How can this not be anything but great? This has to be awesomely awesome. And I like that Satana, how Songbird got her groove back. So they make it to Tahiti. Okay, cool. So I'm going to just assume that the writing is top-notch, as it always is with Jeff Parker. And so we're just really looking for consistent art, because when you get a book like this and you've got you have a pretty consistent art team throughout the book, so that's good. Nothing to interrupt the flow. It stays. Whoa. The offsprings of the furries bring their attacks bring unimaginable pain. Okay, let's check these guys out. Oh, and Mr. Hyde. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out how to read this sooner rather than later. Underbolts. Wow. Oh, this art looks good. Nazis. Where'd they come from? Satana's in it. Man Thing. Songbird. I'm going to have to read this sooner rather than later. This looks great. All kinds of weird creatures that they have to deal with. The Underbolts. I just want to know what that's about. That's a cool cover. Wow, I'm just trying to gather all this in. This Holy smoke, this book looks so fun. This is such a great hobby. I'm so glad this is my hobby. I'm so glad you guys are watching this and you dig the hobby too. This is the best hobby. I mean, where else can you collect things that are collectible and then you get to read them and enjoy them like multiple times if you're digging it? Oh, I really picked the right hobby as a kid. I'm so pleased. Books just keep getting better and better, and there's tons and tons of great books out. And this looks to be one of them. Let's see, I don't want to... Oh, and here's... Is this some Dark Avengers stuff? Let's see. Okay, this looks like New York, formerly Raft Island. Okay, these are the Dark Avengers. Okay, so they're lost in time and space, it looks like. He says it may help them lock onto our time so they can return. And you've got Ragnarok, cyborg doppelganger of Thor. Toxie, genetic manipulator and lunatic. Dark Spider-Man, monstrous spider creature. Oh man, I'd love an action figure of him. And Trickshot, criminal marksman. I really want an action figure of Dark Spider-Man. Make it so. Come on now. That's a really cool cover. Okay, so they're going in and out of time and universes, which is A-okay with me. That's the kind of thing that keeps me interested. That looks like a Judge Dredd type character. This is the worst time hop yet. Okay, cool. Oh, present day. Okay, I'm way interested. I am way interested. I hope you are too, because this book looks really fun. It comes with 2 different covers. And this was the one I preferred. But the other cover, I'm sure, is just as cool. I can't remember what it was. And let's see what the extras are. Whoop, don't want to get to the last story and spoil it. Okay, so we've got variant covers. Whoops, there's the end, so I don't want to spoil that. Variant covers, that's a cool one by Amanda Connor. And I love character concepts. It's a little light on character development, but that's okay. Okay, we've got a lot of pencils, thumbnail sketches. I like this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, this is really cool, where you get the pencils, then the inks, then the colors. Whoa, I could read a whole book like that. Oh, Thunderbolts Saga. Maybe this is for those of you who are not familiar with Thunderbolts and the Dark Avengers and stuff like that. You could start back here and get all filled in. Oh, this is a really good idea. Thunderbolts, the reading chronology. That's great. Bullpen extra. Dishonorable mentions. Oh, and here's... this is great. This tells you all about the characters. So yeah, start in the back of the book. Baron Zemo. He's on the team? 15th anniversary roundtable. Okay. Sold. I can't wait to read this. I spent a long time on this overview because I think I got trapped into reading it. But peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. OmniDog's Vault. I appreciate everybody and all your support. You guys are always great. I really appreciate every one of you out there. Thank you so much for watching. Please go to Organic Price Books. $2 off. You know the drill. OmniDog Sit gets you 5% off. So, peace and love, peace and love. Thank you all for watching. I hope to be turning out more content and reviews soon, like super soon. Peace and love, peace and love. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. Be good to each other and have fun in the greatest hobby ever. Peace and love.